Not all games are created equal. Some of them are just more important than others, and today's game might be the most important of them all. Today, everything is on the line. The Seattle Blackfins are red hot. They've won 5 in a row and find themselves in second place in the PIL, just one game back in the loss column of first. And today, the Finns face the team they're chasing at the site of their only loss this season. That's right, the Blackfins are aiming for revenge against the Seattle Cheney Studs. The road to the PIL title runs through Tacoma, and they say to be the best, you have to beat the best. Can the Finns do just that and force themselves into a virtual tie atop the standings? It's the Blackfins and the Studs next, live on YouTube. It's a beautiful Wednesday evening in Tacoma as we welcome you to Lager Baseball Field on the campus of the University of Puget Sound. Mount Rainier visible over the center field wall. Welcome to Blackfins Baseball live on YouTube, the Blackfins and the Studs. Voice of the Blackfins, Colin Becker here with you for this massive top of the PIL showdown as we near the midway point in the season. The Blackfins, just 2 games left, including today, before they head off to Grand Forks International up in Canada as we get ready to start this massive game. Hunter Isley on the mound, one of the aces of this Studs staff. Blackfins saw the other one invading Lawrence in the last meeting. Now it's Isley on the mound here as Micah Bartle, the third baseman, is ready to lead things off. First pitch is lined foul down the third base line, and we are underway here at Lager Field. Thanks so much for joining us. 0-1 the count on Bartle, leading things off as the third baseman. Real pitchers duel potentially today. Hunter Isley on the mound for the Studs. Cody Snow on the mound for the Blackfins as there's a ground ball by Bartle over to third base. Gobbling it up, Gage Thompson. The throw on to first is in time, and there's one away as Bartle is retired.
Now batting for the Blackfins, number 17,
Jeff Perrin, the next batter for the Blackfins. He's out in center field today as we take a look at the rest of this Blackfins starting lineup. River Smith bats third, playing first base. Camden Raymond is the DH today. He hits fourth. Andrew Fetty hits fifth out in right field. Cooper Barrow does the catching. He hits sixth. First pitch to Perrin, called a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Batting seventh is Andrew Van Egdom. He reached base 5 times in his last appearance. He plays second base. Batting eighth is Reese Logston, the shortstop. Batting ninth is Bo Major out in left field. Swing and a miss by Perrin at a ball outside the zone. 0-2 the count. Luke Evenson does the catching for the Studs today. Next pitch misses inside on the off-speed pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count on Perrin. Manager Ben Andrews over at third base coaching there. First base coach is Shea Tonkin for the Blackfins. Next pitch, a swing and a foul back into the netting. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Last meeting between these two teams, a 5-1 loss for the Blackfins. The Blackfins' only loss of the season. They're 6-1 in PIL play on a 5-game winning streak as that misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blackfins did have the tying run at the plate in the 9th inning. Starter Vaden Lawrence for the Studs went 6 innings in that game. Gave up no runs. Blackfins got 1 in the 8th. Next pitch misses low for ball 3. Count goes full on Perrin. That was against George Gatsoneris, the only run that the Blackfins were able to score. Blackfins also had 3 runners thrown out on the base paths. A lot of missed opportunities as the next pitch misses low for ball 4. Jeff Perrin draws a 1-out walk in the first.
Now batting number 33, River Smith.
On the other hand, those 5 runs for the Studs in that game, 4 of them they scored in the first 3 innings off of starter Atticus Manning. Manning pulled after 3 innings. He rebounded in his next appearance, but this is one of his more challenging starts as River Smith pops one up over shortstop Cohen Sunich. He's there to make the catch, and there's 2 away. Bullpen went 6 innings in that last game for the Blackfins against the Studs. Gave up just 1 run. Camden Raymond, the next batter. 2 home runs for him on the season. Only player on the Blackfins with a homer. None since June 1st, however. That's grounded over to Stunich at short. Throw on to first is in plenty of time, and that will retire the side. A quick inning in the top of the first for Hunter Isley. Blackfins strand a runner. They've got 0 studs coming up. Welcome back. Logger Field on the campus of the University of Puget Sound. 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Cody Snow on the mound for the Blackfins. He's been the ace of the staff so far this season. Leading things off for the Studs is Dante Grant. He's the center fielder. Snow's ready. His first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Big strike zone so far for our home plate umpire. Snow's, this is his third outing of the season. He's been excellent in both of the first two. Still a 0.00 ERA. There's a swing and a foul back behind home plate. 0-2 the count on Grant. Snow's first start, 5 innings, no runs, 11 strikeouts. That was in a non-league game against the Northwest Honkers. That might not even be his best start of the year, however. It was in his last outing. 7 innings, no runs, just 1 hits allowed against the Dub C Fish Sticks. This is his first start on the road, however. Here's the 0-2. Swinging the ground ball back up the middle, a base hit. Leadoff man aboard for the Studs as Dante Grant has himself a 2-strike single.
Now batting right fielder,
Studs dugout fired up about that.
Carl.
So 2 great outings, 12 innings, no runs allowed all told. However, Cody Snow, he has not pitched in 10 days. Blackfins saving him for this top of the standings showdown. Bradley Carl, the next batter. First pitch grounded into right field, a base hit. Grant moves into second. First 2 men have reached against Cody Snow here in the bottom of the first inning. It's a bad sign for the Blackfins. Carl was 0 for 5 against the Blackfins pitching staff in the first meeting between these two teams. Ryan Sparrow, on the other hand, 3 for 4 in that game. He's batting now the left fielder as we look at the rest of this lineup. Kai Halstead is DHing. He'll hit 4th. Jackson Copeland hits 5th, the first baseman. As Snow is ready, his first pitch grounded over to short. Logston's got it. He'll go over to third. It's a wide throw. Gets on by. Costly error for Reese Logston as the bases are loaded here in the bottom of the first inning with still nobody out.
Now batting designated hitter, number 24.
Logston had an easy play over to third. Just need to flip it to Bartle. Was unsuccessful. It got by towards the Studs' third base dugout, and suddenly a major threat here for the Studs in the first inning. That'll bring up Kai Halstead. He was also 3 for 4 the last time these two teams played. He homered in that game. First pitch misses for ball 1. A 2-run homer back just about 2 weeks ago in the first meeting between these two teams. Blackfins pitching has given up just 2 home runs this season, both on the road, both to catchers as well. Halstead was catching in that game, DHing today. Evan Hellner was the other. That was against the Fish Sticks. There's a flip. Logston over to second, on to first, a double play. But on the play, Coming in to score is Dante Grant. That's the first run of the game. The Studs are on the board.
First baseman number 16, Jackson Copeland.
So Logsdon in part makes up for his error. Starts a double play there. Copeland lines the ball into right field, a base hit. That will bring home Carl from third. 2 runs in the first for the Studs.
Now batting third baseman number 7, Gage Thompson.
A lot of early swings and counts, a lot of being aggressive for the Studs against Cody Snow. First pitch strike right there to Gage Thompson. Third baseman today. We finished looking at this lineup. Cohen Zunich hits 7th, the shortstop Luke Evenson, the catcher, hits 8th. Rounding out the 9, second baseman Riley Angelo. Next pitch from Snow, misses outside. No, they're going to call that a strike. A late call from the home plate umpire on the ball just on the corner of the plate. 0-2 the count. Broadcasting from the press box high above home plate here at Lager Field. As there's a swing and a ground ball over to Logsdon. A lot of traffic there. Throwing on the run to first. It's in time, and that will retire the side. But the Studs get 2 after a costly error by Reese Logsdon. We go to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Studs. Welcome back. 2-0 Studs as we start the second inning. Blackfins, a huge game today. They still control their destiny towards a PIL title. This is game 8 of 20. But if they lose today, that goes away. They will only control their destiny to tie for the title at the top of the standings. Isley's first pitch to Fetty is swinging a ground ball softly down the first base line. Bobbling it is the pitcher. Isley running to the bag. He can't get it. Fetty safe with a leadoff single. It's very softly hit down the first base line, and Fetty is aboard. So those are the stakes of this game. And with how strong the Studs have been this year, 8-0 on the season, Blackfins likely cannot rely on outside help from the other teams in the league. If they want to track down the Studs, they probably have to do it themselves. And for all intents and purposes, that means a win today. So there's ball 1 to Cooper Bear. Excuse me, to Andrew Van Egdom. Next pitch misses outside for ball 2. Van Egdom hitting 6th in this lineup. His pitch swung on and fouled away. 2 balls and 1 strike on Van Egdom. Fetty the runner on at first with no one out. Next pitch, that misses outside. Ball 3, hitter-friendly count for Andrew Van Egdom. Next offering from Isley, that misses outside. A walk, first walk of the game for the Blackfins. And right away in the second, they are fighting back.
Now batting number 11, Reese Logston.
So that will bring up Reese Logsden, shortstop today. Still looking for his first hit on the season, however, 3 walks. Two Andrews both on base. Fetty on at second, Van Egdom on at first as Logsden shows bunt and bunts it foul. That's off the catcher, Evenson. He's walking gingerly, trying to shake that off. No balls and 1 strike on Logsden. Oh, and 1 the count as Isley checks the runner. Logsden shows bunt again, gets it up, it's caught. Diving back to the bag is at second is Fetty. Poor bunt attempt by Logsden, and there's 1 away. So that will bring up Cooper Barrow. Righty hitting catcher. Takes the first pitch just off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Next pitch, swinging the ground ball over to third. Goes to second for 1, on to first. In time, a double play turned by the Studs. And that threat from the Blackfins quickly erased. Blackfins still looking for their first run. They trail 2-0 in the middle of the second. Studs as we start at the bottom of the second. A bunch of costly mistakes in the early part of this game for the Blackfins. It was an error by Logsden at short that led to those runs in the bottom of the first inning. Then in the top of the second, leadoff traffic aboard 2 on with nobody out. Bunt attempt that was caught on the fly. No one able to advance on that as Snow's first pitch there misses for ball 1. Cohen Sunich the batter. And then a double play to end the inning. Took away a golden opportunity for the Blackfins to claw away at that lead. 3 comeback leads already, 3 comeback wins, I should say, for the Blackfins this season. 2-0 the count on Sunich. Also, Snow's first runs allowed all season as that's popped high in the air. Calling everyone off as the second baseman Van Egdem goes back a few steps and is able to make the catch. Sunich retired for the first out.
Now batting for the Studs, catcher number 10, Luke Evenson.
Luke Evenson, next batter. He's the catcher. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count on Evenson. Next pitch from Snow. Gets the call on the outside corner, 0-2. Good frame job on that pitch by Cooper Barrow. Now Snow's 0-2. That one misses low for ball 1. This is the second of 4 meetings between these two teams. Blackfins see them at home on July 11th, back here in Tacoma on July 18th. As that's grounded over on the third base side, a foul ball. Count remains 1-2. Now Snow's next offering. Strike 3 called. First strikeout of the day for Snow.
Now batting second baseman number 15.
2 away now in the bottom of the second inning. Snow has lived and died by the strikeout this season. He gets his first of the game here in the second. And the next pitch, a drag bunt by Riley Angelo. Fielded on the bare hand by Bartle over at third. Throw is wide and wouldn't have been in time regardless. 2-out bunt single for Riley Angelo to get a runner on for the top of the lineup.
Center fielder number 21, Dante Grant.
Good play, charging that ball by Bartle, but he never had to play at first. Angelo just too fast, easily able to beat out the throw. Now Angelo thinking about taking off, doesn't on that pitch. It's in there for a strike to Dante Grant, 0-1. Grant with minor league experience. 3 years in the Padres organization, just released this past season. This is a throw over to first by Snow. Angelo back easily, safely. Now Snow's 0-1. Angelo thinks about taking off again. Instead, it's a line drive into center field, a base hit. 2 on with 2 outs now. A bit of a 2-out rally for the Studs.
Now batting right fielder number 5, Bradley Carl.
That'll bring up Bradley Carl. We had just started to mention during his first at-bat that he was 0 for 5 in the first game, but on his first pitch of that first at-bat, he worked single. If he reaches, Ryan Sparrow is due up next. Snow checks the runner, Angelo, and now deals to Carl. That misses outside for ball 1. A lot of traffic for the Studs in the first couple innings. Still not a ton of pitches for Snow. Studs have been very aggressive early in counts. Put the ball in play almost every batter as that's fouled away back behind home plate, 1-1. Earl steps back into the box. Base hit would likely bring home at least one run. Studs looking to extend their lead. Snow looking to get out of this inning. Swinging a line drive up the middle, a base hit into center field. Coming around third to score as Angelo throws into third base. Safe there is Grant on the throw. Carl able to get into second. RBI single, and the Studs extend their lead. It's 3-0.
Fielder number 14, Ryan Sparrow.
So 2 runs in the first for the Studs, now 1 here in the second, and threatening for more. 3 consecutive hits, all with 2 outs. We'll bring up Ryan Sparrow. Reached on an error in his first at-bat. That pitch missed, ball 1. Snow excellent in his first 2 appearances, but could be a bit rusty. Hadn't pitched for 10 days prior to today. Next pitch. That misses low for ball 2. Nearing the midway point in this PIL season, Game 8 of 20 for the Blackfins, Game 9 of 20 for the Studs, as they look to improve to 9-0 and really solidify their position in first. As that misses for ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. Certainly not the start that the Blackfins were hoping for today in Tacoma. Next pitch, a 4-pitch walk worked by Sparrow, and the bases are loaded once again for Kai Halstead.
24, Kai Halstead.
Second time that Halstead has seen the bases loaded. Ben Andrew out for a meeting with his pitcher after 4 straight have reached. Long meeting, he will stay in the game as Andrews walks back towards the Blackfins first base dugout. Halstead, a home run back on in their first meeting between these 2 teams 2 weeks ago. Grounded into a double play in his first at-bat. Halstead DHing today. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. Just caught the inside corner of the plate. Next offering from Snow, a swing and a ground ball foul down the third base line, 0-2. Big pitch right here for Cody Snow as he looks to strand the bases loaded, limit the damage here in the second inning. Here's his 0-2 to Halstead. That misses down low for ball 1. One swing from Halstead could break this game open. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball over towards third. Bartles got it. The throw across in time. Studs add another run, but leave the bases loaded. It's 3-0 after 2. Bo Major, the 9-hitter for the Blackfins, leading off the third inning. Blackfins trail 3-0. First offering from Isley. Missed low for ball one. Isley 2 scoreless so far. Blackfins have had traffic, especially in the second inning when they had 2 on with no one out. Couldn't scratch one across. That misses again for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Major hitting just 167, but has been great at drawing walks so far this season, especially to lead off innings, as that misses 3-0. Chance to do that again here. Despite the low batting average, has found other ways to contribute, not just on the walks, but has played very good outfield defense. Great speed on the base paths as well when he gets on. He takes a strike on the inside corner. Major ready to walk down to first, but the home plate umpire had other thoughts. 3-1. Next pitch, that misses high. Bo Major aboard with a leadoff walk in the third. Blackfins looking to chip away at this 3-0 lead. They limited the damage in the bottom of the second, left the bases loaded. Good job from Cody Snow to get out of that. He's thrown a lot of pitches, though. A 22-pitch inning in the second. Strike on the outside corner to Micah Bartle. Bartle, a very hot start to the season as that's lined out to right field. Going back on it, but making the catch is Carl. Retreating to first is Major. There's one away.
Now batting number 17.
So a very hot start to the season for Bartle, but has cooled off in the last couple of games. Same thing can be said about Jeff Perrin. At one point, he was hitting over 450 on the season, now down to 294. Still a very good average, but not quite what it once was. First pitch to Perrin, swinging a ground ball foul over on the third base line. Perrin walked in his first plate appearance. One of 2 walks drawn by the Blackfins as Major takes off for second. He got a great jump. Evenson, the catcher, doesn't even bother to throw it. Major into second with the stolen base. So now a runner in scoring position with 1 away for Perrin. Base hit could cut into this lead. Next pitch, a strike on the corner, 1-2. Blackfins in need of runs. That's a swing and a ground ball over to third. Staying put as Major as the throw from Thompson on to first is in time. Perrin retired. Now 2 away here in the third.
33, River Smith.
That will bring up River Smith. Popped out in his first at-bat in the first. Smith entered today hitting nearly 400. Hit here would go a long way. That missed for ball 1. 1-0 the count on Smith. Good speed at second in Bo Major. Should be able to score on any sort of base hit. Next pitch, a wave and a miss. 1-1 the count now on Smith. Smith out of Montana State University Billings. Strike called on the outside corner. A late call from the home plate umpire. So it's now 1-2 on Smith. Blackfins likely displeased with that call. A late one from our home plate umpire. That missed outside. Upstairs as well. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here at Lager Baseball Field on the campus of the University of Puget Sound. Next pitch to Smith. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. River Smith down on strikes. And the leadoff runner once again stranded. Blackfins go down in the third. It's 3-0 Studs. Jackson Copeland leading things off for the Studs as we start the bottom of the third. Cody Snow's third inning of work. First pitch to Copeland misses low for ball 1. Copeland a single, RBI single in the first inning. Reached base 4 times against the Blackfins in their first meeting. That misses for ball 2. And has now reached again in the first, a chance to reach for the 6th straight time against the Blackfins here in the third. Next pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Next pitch from Snow. In there for a strike, 2-2. Snow's pitch misses outside for ball 3. Count goes full on Copeland. 5, 6, and 7 due up in the order for the Studs this inning. Copeland, Gage Thompson, and Cohen Sunich. Snow's payoff pitch, a wave and a miss by Copeland. Second strikeout on the day for Cody Snow, and there's one away. That will bring up Gage Thompson. 0 for 1 on the day, ground out to end the first inning. Snow's ready, he deals. Swinging a fly ball down the first base line, hooking well out of play. Oh and 1 the count on Thompson. Thompson started a double play back in the second inning. There's a big wave and a miss of the ball well below the strike zone, 0-2. That double play helped keep the Blackfins off the board in the second. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a line shot into left field, a base hit as it falls in front of Major. Another two-strike hit for the Studs team.
Shortstop, number 8, Cohen Sunich.
Studs already have 7 hits today as we're just in the 3rd inning. The first pitch to Sunich is in there for a strike. Three of those 7 have come down while the Studs batter was down in the count, as there's a wave and a miss 0-2. 2 of those 3 in an 0-2 count. Two of them by Dante Grant. Has not seen the ball yet today, in fact, is Grant. Snow throws over the first, getting back safely is the runner Thompson. Now Sunich in an unfavorable count. Can he keep the theme going here for the Studs? The 0-2, that misses inside for ball 1. Next pitch, swing and a foul back. Count remains 1-2. On top of that, the Studs have put the ball in play on the first pitch of the at-bat against Snow 4 times already today. All 4 times they have reached base. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Sunich down on strikes. 3rd strikeout today for Snow.
Luke Evenson.
So the aggressive approach for the Studs certainly paying off so far. Snow's next offering now to Luke Evenson is a strike 0-1. 2 strikeouts this inning for Snow, 3 overall. Single by Gage Thompson as well. He's the runner on at first. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike 0-2. Second baseman Riley Angelo due up next if Evenson is able to reach. Angelo started the 2-out rally for the Studs in the 2nd. Snow's next pitch, a big wave and a miss for strike 3. Barrow down to Smith at first to complete the putout. A strikeout the side inning for Cody Snow. We're through 3-0 Studs. And Raymond leading things off as we start the fourth inning. First pitch misses outside for ball one. Hunter Isley has been fantastic so far today. He has allowed 3 walks, but just 1 hit through 3 innings, and it was an infield single, sort of a swinging bunt by Fetty as there's a ground ball up the middle. That'll get through a base hit. First time for the Blackfins that the ball has touched outfield grass today. Leadoff man aboard for the 3rd straight inning. Back in the 2nd and the 3rd, Blackfins were unable to get that runner across the plate. Looking to change things here. Here's Andrew Fetty. He's 1 for 2, the only other hit today. That was the infield single. Fetty takes a strike 0-1. Home plate umpire calling a lot of these strikes late today. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul back behind home plate, 0-2. Not much hard contact at all today for the Blackfins against Isley. Fetty down 0-2. The pitch, swing, and the pop-up over on the first base side in foul territory. Over to take a look and make the catch is Jackson Copeland. 1 away. Got it just by the wall.
4, Andrew Van Egdom.
Just stayed in play. Here's Andrew Van Egdom. He walked in his first at-bat. Van Egdom is red hot, a 400 batting average on the season. In his last game, that was on Saturday against the Honkers, he reached 5 times. There's ball 1 to Van Egdom. 5 times report for Van Egdom. Nearly had a 6th in the 9th. A really nice play by the 3rd baseman to rob him of a hit. Ball's foul and out of play. 1-1 the count on Van Egdom. Playing second base today is the switch hitter, his usual position. That misses outside. 2-1. Van Egdom ahead in the count once again. Walk in the 2nd was later retired as part of a double play. Next pitch misses outside again. 3 balls and 1 strike on Van Egdom. Last 2 have missed quite a ways outside. Next pitch misses outside again. Van Egdom is aboard for the 2nd time. He's now reached in 7 of his last 8 plate appearances. That's mostly off of walks. He did have a couple of hits on Saturday, but mostly walks. 2 walks today. Now a meeting on the mound for the Studs infield. Studs trail this game, Blackfins trail this game 3-0. Looking to pull even with the Studs in the loss column here in PIL play as we reach the midway point of the season coming up shortly. Reese Logston is the batter. Tough day so far for Logston. Bunt attempt that was caught. Error over at shortstop as well. Looking for some redemption right here. That misses for ball 1. 1-0 on Logston. Hard base hit here could completely turn around Logston's day as that one's popped up on the infield. Copeland settles underneath it and makes the catch. Infield fly rule in effect, and there's 2 away.
Now batting for the Blackfins, number 25, Cooper.
So final
Barrow.
hope for the Blackfins in the 4th is Cooper Barrow. He's had some clutch hits this season as the Blackfins catcher, including a go-ahead hit against the Dubsy Fish Sticks. And there's a base hit into the gap in left center field. Rounding is Raymond. He's going to score. Blackfins cut into this lead. It's 3-1. Van Egdom into third on the play. RBI single for Cooper Barrow gets the Blackfins on the board.
Now batting number 16.
Fins needed that one in the worst way. And Cooper Barrow has delivered. Now a chance for another run. Runner sits over at third base now. Bo Major, the batter, as there's a ground ball over to third. Long throw for Thompson and plenty of time, and that will retire the side. But the Blackfins scratch one across. They have chipped into this Studs lead. It's 3-1, middle of the fourth. We go bottom of the fourth, 3-1 Studs as the Blackfins have cut into the lead with a RBI single off the bat of Cooper Barrow in the top of the fourth inning. Cody Snow remains in the game. He's already at 50 pitches through 3 innings. Riley Angelo's the batter. Already about to be the third time through the Studs lineup. 9-1-2 due up here in the fourth. First pitch is a strike from Snow to Angelo, 0-1. Next offering, swinging a line drive into right field. Coming on is Fetty to make the catch, one away.
Now batting center fielder, number 21, Dante Grant.
Apologies. Fetty's actually playing first base today. River Smith out in right field. This is outside for ball one to Dante Grant. The switch from the original lineup for the Blackfins. A couple players swapping spots. We've seen Fetty and Smith play both positions. That misses for ball 2-0. Grant 2 for 2, a pair of singles. Lead addition to this Studs roster. Next pitch, swinging a ground ball over to Van Egdom at second. He gobbles it up. Throws on to Fetty at first in time for the out, 2 away.
Now batting right fielder, number 5, Bradley Carl.
That'll bring up Bradley Carl, likewise 2 for 2 on the day. Blackfins pitching had him figured out 2 weeks ago. That has not been the case today. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. Good job from Cody Snow to battle back over the last couple innings after a really difficult first couple. That's fouled away, 1-1. Still, the Blackfins trail this game by 2. It's 3-1 in the fourth. Still plenty of time to come back in this one. Snow's pitch, a fly ball out to center field. Perrin giving ground, but he settles underneath it and makes the catch. First 1-2-3 innings spun by Cody Snow. Stud still lead 3-1. Start the fifth here in Tacoma. Top of the lineup due up Micah Bartle, Jeff Perrin, and River Smith facing Hunter Isley for the third time today. Decent amount of traffic for the Blackfins. Unable to do much with it. Just one run scraped across as that misses for ball one. Close take by Bartle. Blackfins have stranded 5 today. That's been a consistent problem all season as that's put in play on the third base line. Charging and making a great throw across is Thompson for the out. Great play over at third base to barehand that ball and just throw a dart over the first base to retire Bartle.
Now batting number 17, Jeff Perrin.
So that will bring up Jeff Perrin. 0 for 1 with a walk is Perrin today. Gage Thompson's seen a lot of action over at third, and he has fielded his position perfectly so far today. That misses for ball one. Next pitch misses outside, ball two. 2-0 on Perrin, who worked a walk back in the first. 4 walks on the day issued by Hunter Isley. Really been the biggest issue for him today. Almost every ball put in play is turned into an out. The count now 2-1. Just 1 strikeout on the day, however. Isley's 2-1. Taken for a strike, 2-2. Isley has not gotten a lot of swing and miss today, but has induced a lot of weak contact. Next pitch grounded over to third. Thompson again has it. Long throw across on a hop. It's in time. Gage Thompson with some Gold Glove caliber defense at third base today. And there's 2 away in the fifth.
Now batting number 33, River Smith.
Next pitch, a swing and a miss by River Smith. Gage Thompson has fielded 6 balls over at third base today. It has led to 7 outs. That misses for a ball. Incredible day over at third base by Gage Thompson when we're only halfway through. Next pitch misses outside, ball 2. Blackfins have had traffic in every inning of this game. Isley looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. Pitch misses outside, 3-1. If Smith can reach, Camden Raymond, we've all seen the power in his bat, though not particularly recently. He is on deck. Strike 2 on Smith. Count runs full with 2 away. The payoff pitch, swinging, it's lifted out into left field. Going back is Sparrow. He's there to make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning from Hunter Isley and the Studs. We've reached the midway point. 3-1 Studs. Halfway through with this one, 3-1 Studs in Tacoma. Logger Field on the campus of the University of Puget Sound. Second of 3 trips down here that the Blackfins will make this season after one of the Blackfins home games against the Studs got moved here. That was the one 2 weeks ago. There's a fly ball to start the inning over in foul territory. Long run for the right fielder. Smith can't get there. Falls as a foul ball, 0-1 the count. Ryan Sparrow, the batter. 3, 4, and 5 due up in the lineup for the Studs. Cody Snow's next pitch misses for ball 1. Nice 8-pitch inning for Snow in the 4th. Got his pitch count back under control. Manager Ben Andrews was hoping Snow could go deep in this one. There's a line shot down the left field line in towards the corner. Sparrow rounding first. That ball gets all the way to the wall. He's going to try for a triple. Bobbled by Logsdon down the line as the cutoff man. He's in there safely at third. A leadoff triple in the 5th.
Now batting designated hitter, number 24, Kai Halstead.
Halstead, the batter, 2 ground outs today, including a double play. Jackson Copeland due up after him, followed by Gage Thompson. Studs looking to get back the run that they lost in the 4th. Deep fly ball would likely score a run. There's a foul down the third base line. 0-1 the count on Halstead. Snow's next pitch, swinging the line drive into center, coming in on its parent, diving, can't make the catch. Walking home is Sparrow for another run for the Studs. A single here in the 5th inning for Kai Halstead, his first hit of the day.
Now batting first baseman, number 16, Jackson Copeland.
He absolutely owned the Blackfins back 2 weeks ago. Now contributing to this 4-1 lead for the Studs here today. First pitch to Copeland, misses for ball 1. Snow looks in the next pitch, misses low, ball 2. No one out here in the 5th. 4-1 Studs over the Blackfins. Jackson Copeland, the batter. Kai Halstead stands at first base. The 2-0 misses low. 3-0 the count now. Snow 1 walk issued today. That was back in the 2nd, his only walk of the season. That's in there for a strike, 3-1. That misses for ball 4.
Now batting third baseman,
First
number
3
7,
batters of the
Gabe
5th inning have
Thompson.
reached. And there's 2 aboard with still none out. And that will bring out manager Ben Andrews.
In a moment.
We'll see what the decision is here. Haven't seen anything yet as he's talking to his infield. Snow 4+ innings so far, 4 runs allowed. He will leave his starter in the ball game. Studs continue to threaten for more in the 5th. Gage Thompson, the batter now. He's had just an incredible day over at third base. 1 for 2 at the plate. Snow's first pitch misses outside for ball 1. Snow checks the runner at second now, deals grounded up the middle off Snow's glove to Van Egdom. The flip to second for 1. Logston's throw on to first is in time. A big double play turned by the Blackfins defense. Halstead advances into third, but Copeland erased it from first. 2 outs now in the 5th. Cohen Sunich now the batter. 0 for 2 on the day is Sunich. Snow's pitch to him, a big wave and a miss for strike 1. Studs have gotten 1 this inning already, looking for more. Bounces in for ball 1, 1-1. Good job by Barrow to keep it in front of him. Held Halstead to third base. Had that gotten by, it could have been yet another Studs run. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. On the other side, Hunter Isley just 64 pitches through 5 innings, likely staying in this game for quite a while longer. Blackfins have been unable to get much of anything going off of him as that misses for ball 2. At some point, they're going to have to if they want to get back in this ball game. Two the count now on Sunich. Here it comes. Misses inside, count goes full on Sunich. Big lead for Halstead over at third as that misses for ball 4. Third walk of the day, just the third walk of the season for Cody Snow.
Now batting catcher number 10.
Runners on the corners with 2 away. That will bring up Luke Evenson. Evenson 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts against Snow so far. Blackfins looking to keep their 5-game win streak alive. This is a ground ball over the Bartle. He'll go the short way to Van Egdom and retire Sunich at second. That will end the bottom of the 5th. Studs add 1. They have a 3-run lead after 5. Well, in a surprise, Hunter Isley's day is done after 5 brilliant innings. He's left the game with the 4-1 lead in line for the win. Dre Vinere Pereira will be the new pitcher, a right-hander, on to face the middle of this Blackfins lineup, Camden Raymond, Andrew Fetty, and Andrew Van Egdom. First pitch to Raymond misses outside for ball 1. Ray Pereira working quickly. The next pitch fouled away back to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike the count on Raymond. Raymond has reached base in every game this season. Includes today, already a hit today. Count now 1-2. One of just 3 hits off of Isley. That misses high for ball 2. Now the 2-2 to Raymond, swing, and it's fouled back well out of play and in towards the parking lot over on the third base side. Count stays 2-2. Hopefully none of the cars, especially mine, took damage. Big wave and a miss by Raymond. First strikeout for Dre Vinere Pereira. One away in the 6th. Stud's bullpen being tasked with getting 12 outs in this game to seal Stud's victory. Blackfins see if they have other plans. Andrew Fetty, the batter, 1 for 2. He takes outside for ball 1. Next pitch misses inside, ball 2, 2-0. Andrew Van Egdom due up next. He's reached twice today, both on walks. There's ball 3 to Fetty. Blackfins could really use a base runner here. And there it is, a 4-pitch walk off of Dre Vinere Pereira. 1 on with one out here in the 6th. And Andrew Van Egdom, who has reached twice today and in 7 of his last 8 at-bats, coming to the plate now. Two walks on the day for Van Egdom. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Both of those walks coming on 3-1 counts. Next pitch, a big swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch well below the zone. Now the 0-2, another swing and a miss for strike 3. Second strikeout on the day for Vinere Pereira. 2 away with 1 on in the 6th. Both outs coming via the strikeout. We'll have a pinch hitter. It'll be Jake Andrew into the game for Reese Logston. Jake Andrew been excellent at the plate so far this season, still limited at bats. Been very effective on the mound as well. Great two-way player on this Blackfins roster. That misses for ball 1. Pinch hitting here for Reese Logston, who was 0 for 2 on the day. Next pitch, swing, and it's popped up on the infield. Over is the second baseman, Angelo. He's there to make the catch, and that will retire the side. Blackfins leave a runner and still trail this game by 3. Bottom 6 we go. Cody Snow's day has come to an end after 5 innings, 4 runs allowed.
Angelo.
Snow's first start allowing runs this season. Tyler Odegaard is the new pitcher in for the Blackfins. He'll get 9, 1, and 2 in this lineup, starting with Riley Angelo. That misses inside for ball 1. Angelo 1 for 2 on the day. Started the big 2-out rally in the second inning for the Studs as there's a big cut and a miss. First strike 1, 1-1 the count on Angelo. Blackfins and the Studs, the top 2 teams in the PIL table as of now. There's a strike on the corner, 1-2. Blackfins' only PIL loss of the season coming here at this field to the Studs, a 5-1 loss back 13 days ago. 1-2 is fouled back and out of play. Another ball in towards the parking lot. Here at Logger Field on the campus of the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington. Beautiful view of Mount Rainier over the center field wall. The guard's next pitch misses up high for ball 2. Two and 2 the count. That misses for ball 3. Count runs full on Angelo. Guard misses outside. He loses him. Ball gets towards the backstop. Angelo hustling down quickly, thinking about getting to second on that.
Now batting center fielder.
Cooper Barrow able to get to the ball quickly enough that that was no longer an option. So he'll take his walk. He's on at first. 7 pitch at bat, ends in a walk for Angelo. That'll bring the top of the lineup up, Dante Grant. 2 for 3 with a pair of singles for Grant. That misses high for ball 1. Next pitch misses high for ball 2. Command issues so far in this one for Odegaard. Next pitch, the 2-0 swing and a high fly ball out to right. Smith camping out under it, and he makes the catch. Angelo retreats into first.
Now batting right fielder, number 5, Bradley Carl.
Bradley Carl, the next batter. 2 for 3 on the day is Carl. First pitch, a ball off to second and in safely is Angelo. A stolen base and now a runner on in scoring position for Bradley Carl. Barrow unable to throw out the runner Angelo back from behind the plate. Got a good jump on that one as there's a strike. 1-1. One and one the count with Angelo on at second. No one holding him close to the bag, so a very big lead as that misses for ball 2, 2-1. Blackfins lost the first game between these two 5-1, now trailing 4-1 in this one in the 6th. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Studs dugout thought that one was high. Call the strike right up by the lettering on the jersey. The guard looks back, the runner, Angelo, at second. He heads back to the base. Now the 2-2. Swing, and it's crushed into the gap. Smith giving chase, settles underneath it and makes the catch. Tagging is Angelo on his way to third. He'll get there without a throw, standing up.
Now batting left fielder, number 14, Ryan.
Now 2 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. River Smith's been busy out in right field this inning. Ryan Sparrow now the batter. Reached 3 times, 1 for 2, and reached on an error, a walk, and then a triple in the 5th. He came around to score. There's a strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Swing, and it's hammered but foul, 0-2. The guard set. Now he deals the 0-2. Checks his swing. The appeal down to the first base umpire. He went around. Barrow applies the tag without too much protest from Sparrow. And that'll end the bottom of the 6th inning. Studs leave a runner on third, but they still have a 3-run lead as we're 2/3 of the way through this one. Seventh inning stretch here in Tacoma, 4-1 Studs. Tyler Odegaard back on the mound for the Blackfins. Kai Halstead due up first. Halstead, Copeland, and Thompson up in the 7th. Blackfins threatened in the top of the inning, unable to add another run, so they still trail by 3. First pitch from Odegaard misses for ball 1. Colin Becker here with you for Blackfins Baseball live on YouTube, broadcasting from the press box up high above home plate. So there's a strike, 1-1 the count. Second of 4 against the Studs. We'll see you back here on July 18th. That misses for ball 2. Also the game at home against the Studs, that's July 11th. Next pitch misses outside, 3-1. Next game for the Blackfins is Friday at the Northwest Honkers, their second game on the road. That'll be in Snoqualmie. Great stadium there at Mount Si High School. Looking forward to being there as Halstead takes ball 4. He's aboard.
Number 16, Jackson Copeland.
That game Friday, the final game for the Blackfins before they head off to the Grand Forks International Tournament. That's up in Canada. Bunting is Copeland, a foul ball as he bunts it off himself, 0-1. Blackfins set to play both the Studs and the Honkers up at Grand Forks. Fins 1-0 against the Honkers this season. 0-1 against the Studs. On their way to 0-2 unless they can turn things around here today. That's fouled away. 0-2 the count. Just 2 more chances to get back in this ball game for the Blackfins. This game following a similar pattern as the first against the Studs. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. Copeland not happy about it, but he'll walk back to the dugout. He's down on strikes. 1 away. Gage Thompson now the batter. Anyway, both of these games kind of going in similar fashions. Studs jumping out to an early lead. Much closer game in the later innings, but Blackfins just behind by too much. That's one's fouled away. Good first inning and a third for Tyler Odegaard. He steps off, looks over to first. Getting back is Halstead, no throw. Next pitch from Odegaard. Misses inside for ball 1. Few defensive replacements this inning. J.J. Abner has taken the place of Bo Major out in left field as that's fouled away. 1-2. In addition, Mario Martinez out in center field for Jeff Perrin. Last inning, Jake Andrew took over for Reese Logsdon at shortstop. It's all thanks to pinch hit appearances as Andrew can't handle that one over at short. Abner charging as Halstead tries to get to third. Wide throw, able to get into second is Thompson. And now 2 runners in scoring position after that ball hit off the glove of Jake Andrew in the hole at short and just kind of died in no man's land. That'll bring up Cohen Sunich. Chance to drive home 2 more insurance runs here in the 7th. He takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Sunich 0 for 2. He does have a walk. Next pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-2. Guards 0-2, bounces inside and it hits Sunich. Possibly a break for the Blackfins as that ball got away from the catcher Barrow. Would have been a chance for Halstead to come in and score. Instead, the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Luke Evenson, the catcher. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Odegaard's first pitch, a big wave and a miss with a ball outside, 0-1. Next pitch misses outside, ball 1. Just 1 away here in the 7th. The bases are loaded. Kai Halstead is at third. He reached on a walk. Gage Thompson on at second. Cohen Sunich, the runner, on at first. Odegaard's pitch. In there for a strike, 1-2. Blackfins trail by 3. The Studs are looking for more. Looking to pad their lead even further as that misses outside, 2-2. Nowhere to put Evenson. Now the 2-2, a swing and a miss. Second strikeout this inning from Tyler Odegaard.
Now batting second baseman, number 15.
A massive strikeout in the 7th, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Riley Angelo. 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Came around to score in the 2nd. First pitch gets the call on the outside corner, 0-1. Really large strike zone today for our home plate umpire. Next pitch, a ground ball over to first. Fetty is there, flip to Odegaard in time. Good job from Odegaard to cover. Studs held scoreless. They leave 3, but still have a 3-run lead. Final couple chances for the Blackfins. They need runs fast.
Bloom.
Pinch hitter for the Blackfins to start the 8th as they look to get something going here. Been mostly shut down by this pitching staff. Brody Bloom, the pinch hitter. Into the game for Camden Raymond as there's a ground ball over to first. Copeland is there for the out. One away.
Now batting number 24.
So that'll bring up Andrew Fetty. Fetty 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. First pitch in there for a strike. Blackfins down to their final 5 outs. Vinare Pereira has been excellent in relief after starter Hunter Isley pitched a superb 5 innings. Had the 3rd inning of work for Vinare Pereira. That's fouled away 0-2. Must-win game for the Blackfins here today, and at the moment does not look like they are going to come out on top. Plenty of time for things to change as there's a big wave and a miss by Fetty. He's down on strikes. 4th strikeout for Dre Vinare Pereira. And another pinch hitter for the Blackfins into the game for Andrew Van Egdom. It'll be Mike Singleton. Blackfins emptying their bench here in the 8th. First pitch to the right, he misses inside for ball 1. Vinare Pereira's next offering misses low. 2-0. Beautiful June evening here in Tacoma. Next pitch, swinging, it's fouled back, 2-1. Matt Rainier visible in the distance. Beautiful setting here on the campus of the University of Puget Sound. Vinare Pereira's pitch, swinging a foul once again, 2-2. That one off the catcher Evenson. May have actually hit the home plate umpire. He walks it off. Appears to be okay. We had a delay for over 5 minutes back on Saturday. Umpire was hit by a pitch. He ended up staying in the game, but it took him a while to walk that one off. Needed an ice pack. Here's the 2-1 swing, and it's grounded over to third. A foul ball. A good throw over by Thompson nonetheless. If Singleton reaches, Jake Andrews standing on deck. He came in as a pinch hitter for Reese Logsdon. That was in the 6th. Pitch misses low. Count runs full on Singleton. Next pitch. Swinging, it's cracked out to center field. Grant settles under it. He's there to make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning. Blackfins go quietly in the 8th. They trail by 3. Bottom of the 8th, Braden Larson into the game on the mound for the Blackfins after 2 innings of really solid relief work by Tyler Odegaard. Meanwhile, Micah Bartle has moved from third over to second. Mike Singleton into the game as the third baseman. Top of the lineup due up in the 8th for the Studs. Dante Grant to lead things off, 2 for 4 on the day. And he takes a strike 0-1. Next pitch from Larson. Put in the air out to left field. Abner settles underneath it and makes the catch.
Next up for the Studs, right fielder number 5, Bradley.
One away here in the 8th as Grant is retired. Bradley Carl up next. 2 for 4 on the day. Ryan Sparrow, who's 1 for 3 on the day, due up next. First pitch to Larson, grounded fair down the first base line. Gets past the dive of Fetty in towards the corner. Safely into second goes Carl, a close throw. They nearly had him trying to stretch that to a double, but Carl in safely. His third hit of the day.
Now batting left fielder.
First extra base hit.
Ryan Sparrow.
Ryan Sparrow now the batter. A triple in the 5th inning. Walked as well. Reached on an error back in the 1st. Carl the runner on at second. Strike 1 to Sparrow. Next pitch, swing, and it's fouled away. Out of play on the first base side. 0-2. Appreciate you joining us for Blackfins Baseball live on YouTube. Colin Becker here with you. That misses outside, 1-2. Next broadcast Friday, 6:30 first pitch against the Northwest Honkers. We'll hit the air a couple minutes before that. That's fouled away. That will be our final broadcast before the team heads off to Grand Forks up in Canada. Be back with PIL broadcasts at the beginning of July. Game against the Honkers on July 1st before 4th of July break. This is inside for ball 2. Weather has just been immaculate so far this June in Seattle and the greater area. And here about an hour south in Tacoma, that's flied out to left by Sparrow. Under it is Abner to make the catch. 2 away.
Now batting designated hitter.
Carl retreats to second.
Kai Halstead.
There's no PIL games for the Blackfins impacted by rain yet this year. Larson looks in, facing Kai Halstead. Larson pitched in relief in the first game between these two teams. Was very good. This is for ball 1. Looking to blank them here in the 8th as well. This is high for ball 2. Jackson Copeland, the batter, on deck. That's if Halstead, the designated hitter, can reach right here. 2-0 misses outside for ball 3. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order. Jake Andrew, Cooper Barrow, and J.J. Abner due up for the Blackfins in the 9th. Their last chance. Trail by 3 as of now. 4-pitch walk issued to Copeland. His second walk of the day. To Halstead. His second walk of the day. His third time on base. Copeland now the batter. Pardon me. 2 on, 2 out for Copeland. First pitch. Calling that a foul ball as it hits off the knob of the bat. 0-1. Larson checks the runner at second. Now deals, he misses for ball 1. Five innings for Cody Snow. He allowed 4 runs, 2 in the first due to an error. Next pitch misses for ball 2. Tyler Odegaard pitched the 6th and 7th innings of this ball game. He was excellent, no runs allowed. Now Braden Larson on to pitch the 8th. 2-1 misses high for ball 3. Swing and fouled out of play. Count goes full on Copeland. "3-2 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners will be taking off. Carl at second. Halstead at first. Larson looks in. And he steps off. Runners have to retreat. Larson's pitch. Runners take off. The 3-2 misses inside for ball 4. And the bases are loaded in the bottom of the 8th as the Studs look to play out on. And that will bring out manager Ben Andrews to the mound. He has not taken the ball out of Larson's glove, at least not yet. He will leave him in this ball game and head back to the dugout. Larson's facing Gage Thompson. He swings a tapper down the first base line. It just stays foul, 0-1. Carl, the runner, on at third. Halstead at second. Copeland on at first. Last 2 batters have reached on the walk. The 0-1 misses low for ball 1. Another walk would bring home a run. 5-1 the score. The first game between these two teams is another 5-1 finish in the cards tonight. Next pitch just misses for ball 2. The 2-1 to Larson. Swing, and it's fouled back well out of play and towards the parking lot and right over our heads. 2-2. 2-2. Just misses low. Barrow tried to get the call from the home plate umpire, could not. Count goes full. So once again, runners will be running with the pitch here. The 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners go. Swing, and it's fouled away. We'll do it again as that goes into the netting. Runners got a very early break on that one. Here we go. Runners to take off once again. Here they go. The 3-2 from Larson. Swinging a line drive into left field. Dropping fast. Abner coming on to make a basket catch. And that will retire the side. Studs leave him loaded. But the Blackfins down to their final 3 outs. Can they come back in this game? Or will they go quietly? We go top 9. It's 4-1. Chance for the Blackfins as we go top 9. 4-1 Studs. This is Blackfins Baseball live on YouTube. Colin Becker here with you. PJ Moritz into the game. The Studs closer looking to end things and keep it right where it is. Moritz closed out the game against the Blackfins in these two teams' first meeting. Blackfins did get traffic. They loaded the bases against him, but were unable to get any runs across. They need 3 to keep this game going. Jake, Andrew, Cooper Barrow, and J.J. Abner due up. Andrew 0 for 1, Barrow 2 for 3, Abner 0 for 1. First pitch misses inside to Andrew. Next offering from Moritz. Just catches the corner, 1-1. Moritz has been used primarily as the closer this season for the Studs. That misses outside, gets to the backstop, 2-1. Blackfins got 3 base runners off of Moritz last time around, all with 2 outs, brought the tying run to the plate, but were unable to cash in. Next pitch. Gets the call on the corner, 2-2. It's ready. And the 2-2 to Andrew. Strike 3 called. Andrew goes down looking. 1 away in the 9th.
Now batting number 25, Cooper.
That'll bring up Cooper Barrow 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Drove in the Blackfins' only run on the day. RBI single in the 4th. Was off of starter Hunter Isley. Barrow takes ball 1. The next pitch from Moritz. Misses outside. Barrow able to check his swing, 2-0. Next pitch, swing and a foul ball. Hits it off his shin, 2-1. Ritz is ready. The 2-1 to Barrow. Just misses low, 3-1. We're waiting for a late strike call from the home plate umpire on that one. Did not get it. A hitter-friendly count to Barrow. Ritz is 3-1. A swing and a miss, 3-2. Count is full. Ritz looking for his second straight punch-out. Here's the pitch. This is inside. Cooper Barrow aboard with a 1-out walk. Blackfins have some life here in the 9th.
Now batting number 0, J.J. Abner.
J.J. Abner will be the batter. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 7th. Came in as a pinch hitter. Abner playing left field today. First pitch from Moritz misses outside for ball 1. Some command struggles from Moritz early in the 9th inning. Can the Blackfins capitalize? Top of the order due up next. Micah Bartle stands on deck. The pitch grounded over to second. The flip onto second for 1. Onto first, not in time. Sunich's throw is late. They get the lead runner as Barrow is retired, but Abner beats it out. So the Blackfins remain alive here in the 9th. Micah Bartle now at the plate. Bartle 0 for 4 on the day. In a bit of a slump. First pitch grounded over to second. Angelo will take it to second himself. The Studs have held on. They, for the second straight time, have held the Blackfins to just 1 run. Blackfins lead this game 4-1. A costly loss as they fall even further back, 2.5 back now in the PIL standings. A great, very well-pitched game by the Seattle Cheney Studs. Hunter Isley went 5 innings, 1 run, 3 innings from Dre Veneray Pereira. He was excellent, and then P.J. Moritz closing it out without too much drama. Cody Snow started this game for the Blackfins, gave up 4 runs over 5 innings. A costly error contributed to that loss. Bullpen was great for the Blackfins today over 3 innings, Tyler Odegaard and Braden Larson, but it doesn't end up mattering as the Blackfins fall 4-1. They no longer control their own destiny to win the PIL as the Studs are rolling. 9-0 are the Studs. Blackfins fall to 6-2. Their 5-game win streak comes to an end. One more game coming up for the Blackfins before they head off to Grand Forks. That's Friday against the Honkers out in Snoqualmie. We hit the air at 6:30. That will do it for us. Your final score, the Studs 4 and the Blackfins 1. For all of us here with the Blackfins, Colin Becker saying so long from Logger Field here on the campus of the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma. Join us on Friday for Blackfins and Honkers at 6:30. Thanks for watching Blackfins Baseball live on YouTube.